fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make $1. That ain't gonna stop me, cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.
I love the clear. Get it done.
Love the clear.
Get it done.
I love the clear.
Get it done. I love the clear. Get it done.
Love the clear.
I love the clear.
I love the clear. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. I love the clear.
Why? It's they were free. It's dumpster diving.
My mama's a dumpster diver like a motherfucker.
Try, but batteries are expensive. No,
Yeah.
every one of them.
Oh, batteries.
So
yeah.
every one of them. I've got so many that it's unreal. But
Oh,
batteries
good stuff.
are
What's that?
double A's, triple A's.
I'll send you money. Like batteries, yeah. Because since we do the generic batteries, they like
Yeah.
go bad. Like
I want some batteries. I got you. Yes.
yes.
Hey, try.
Batteries.
But I would have
Don't
had somebody
even,
that would, bro.
motherfucker. Yeah, you're gonna timestamp that. You need to timestamp that right now. I need batteries.
Damn, bro. This is getting to be a job, bro.
Yeah, I mean on some real shit.
you
Like
don't- you don't have to
I
keep
mean, if
making
you're going to timestamp saying I need batteries,
Try.
And it's so damn silly.
yeah, but yeah, it must be registering with you.
Man, good old days, man. Good old days. Yeah. Hey, yay, yay. Yer. Then we go, YouTube folks. How we doing? How we doing? Right, guys. Good to see you, homie. Glad you came through. You know, we just in here painting, man. That's some other stuff I had to take care of. Been taken care of. Now we back to this one. Painting in on it. For those of you that don't know, I woke up to a broken phone yesterday. And then I went right away and got this phone. But since I've traded out the phone, I mean, I got my computer for all that, bro. Like, but like my screen's going black like right now. Like, I'm not touching it. It's going black. Makes me think I'm gonna leave and come back. But anyway, you're on YouTube stuff, right? Like the breaking the phone and then not having any of my new stuff come back. Like once I got a number of things back, but I got a number of things that I didn't get back too. And in those number of things that I didn't get back are lots of pictures of my kids, my family. There's also yeah, we want to think about it. But then there's also, pictures of the kids, all that. But then every thumbnail I ever made, but Rocky Strong, fortunately had a lot of those. And he sent me them himself this morning. Not every thumbnail, but the ones that I had sent to him. And which that's beside the point, right? Like I can make more thumbnails. Like that's what the Eclipse is about. I realized that I have eclipsed what I was when I was making those thumbnails. So it doesn't matter if they're gone and forever. I've eclipsed that better than or I'll make better thumbs. But the thing that I am realizing that I'm upset about losing are those pictures, the little videos of my family, my kids, and I lost a lot of work numbers. Like people that have called me, hit me up for this job or do that job, and like now it's like, damn, now I gotta search it out and find the numbers. Well, I just gotta wait for them to call me back. Really, really sucks, man. Uh, Hold on, I'm gonna leave and come right back because it keeps on making me my screen go on blank. I'm not sure what the deal with that was, man. Um, Kept timing my screen out. Like I turn around and I'm talking to a black screen, not on there. Like whatever it timed my screen out, does it time it out for y'all too? Does then can you not see or hear me, or does it matter? If you can still see and hear me when the screen goes black, and I won't care. I'll just keep it moving. But ain't no sense in running the shit if you can't see it. Hear me. I went live on this phone yesterday, but it was a YouTube live. It wasn't StreamYard live. Hopefully, I had it happen on my own phone where it's black screen like that before, and I would leave and come back, and then it'd be fine. So hopefully that's the case here. So how everybody doing out there, man? Everybody doing good? Everybody doing good? I'm doing absolutely wonderful, man. Outside of losing a few things that I really didn't want to lose, I'm doing exuberant, if I might say. Uh, when I woke up today, man, I was still feeling a type of way. But, you know, I felt bad today, though, man, because I let I let things of this earth dictate my attitude last night. So by the time I made it home from work, finally got home, I was in the way, man. Like I was upset. I lost all that stuff. I was upset, man. And so, my wife, she's trying to talk to me and, tell me that, oh, it's all good, and da 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 da, and which I appreciate, great. But, at the time, I'm in my own head and I'm like, well, you can't understand. Like, until you put all the time, all the effort into all that crap, won't, you won't be able to understand the feeling. But then, then it really hit me that, like, oh man, that stuff don't even really matter. Like, my time and effort, yeah, it does matter. But you know what? I grew. I grew from making all of those other thumbnails, and graphics, and all that. I grew. Like, I couldn't make what I'm making today had I not made everything that I lost. But that ain't the thing that was bugging me, man. The thing that was bugging me was, I got Christmas photos, I got birthday photos, I got videos, memories, just me and my kids, or me and my whole family, or whatever it may have. Like I lost the number of them things, man. So that was really upsetting to me. But at the end of the day, bro, it doesn't matter. It's not like it's, those might be gone forever, but everything that made those is still here. And it just made me realize it's a wake up call, man. Like I got so many more pictures to make. so many more videos to make with my kids. Yeah, I lost those ones. Yep, that's fine. Probably won't ever get them back. There's still a chance I could, but let's just say probably won't ever get them back. But I'm willing to be okay with that because I'm not going to upset everything else in my life that is going on superbly. I'm not going to upset it by acting out on the emotions I have on it. And I was upset, bro. I was mad last night. I was mad, man. I was on like I don't even want to mess with nothing digitally anymore. Like screw this, bro. Like I was on some. I'm going back to a Polaroid camera. Go back to getting the internet, forget social media, bro. I went straight back to an old head mode, bro. Real quick last night. But all speaking out of anger. We say a lot of dumb shit when we speak out of anger. Y'all know. But anyway, I figured out that I am to that point, bro. That I'm so blessed that I can lose that. I can lose just as much of that shit today. And I would still be even more blessed. Because I have all of the material, I have all of the tools, I have every variable to recreate all of that. My kids is here with me. I mean, it ain't like it was pictures of when they were babies or anything like that. Like these are pictures that are now, but so it's not like I lost something crazy, man. At the end of the day, well, what does it really matter? Whenever I am with my children, I'm at my house with my wife, I'm with my family. What the hell does any of that matter? It don't. You think you think my kids is pissed off because I lost them pictures? The pictures of them, videos of them. You think they had one feeling about it? No. That's up. Move on. Like, so I'm holding myself hostage. Which seems to be what a lot of people do. A lot of us do that. Well, it seems like we hold ourselves hostage on a lot of things. So, like, I know certain people that if you say something to them today, I know certain people that if you say something to them today, they're going to take it to heart. They're going to feel a type of way about it. And that won't be that. They will continue to think about it and make themselves worse about it. And you've already moved on. You ain't thought twice about it. But they are over there holding themselves hostage off of something that made them angry or something that made them be like, dang, he's right. I don't want to admit it. Whatever it may be. We all have a problem with holding ourselves hostage, man. And it's a problem, bro. Holding yourself hostage, especially for the wrong reason, is a problem, man. Like, so like I want to get on here, man, and I want people to get something from what I have to say, you know. But I'm not gonna dictate to you what it is you need to take from it. And I'm damn sure not gonna get on here and be on some, hey, you need to get like me. You don't. You don't need to get like me. You need to be way better than others. Probably most of y'all probably are, really, grand scheme of things. But You get watching these YouTube channels and creators, whoever it is, man. Just remember, they ain't shit. They can have 8 million subs. They can have all the damn subs. You know what I'm saying? They can have many subs as there are in the world, yo. And they still are not shit. Just because someone is on here saying this and saying that doesn't mean that those things are accurate, man. Look at the religion people. You can find all kinds of these religious cats that get up on here. They talk all this stuff. But that's all they're doing is talking. Because I guarantee, man, they ain't living the way that they talk. You can tell in the accent, man. Like, I'm just don't fall into people, man. That's all I'm getting at, really. Just don't fall in, bro. Have your own personal relationship with your own personal God, with who you consider to be the higher power or the universe or whatever it may be. Whatever it is for you, get that. Hold on to that. And don't worry about these other people, man. Like if somebody comes on here and they says that I'm a bum, they say they got more money than me. Any of that, bro, that's fine. I hope you do. I hope you do have more money than me. That's the goal, bro. The goal is to go up. Like I want to go up. I don't want to tear others down to go up. I want to go up on my own accord. But I found that my biggest pet peeve when it comes to this YouTube stuff is when people is out here speaking on things that they have no business speaking on because they have no real idea. They have no clue. It's almost like people get on here and they just regurgitate things that they heard someone else say and think, oh, yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna say that. And they just regurgitate it. When they're not living their life like that, they're not in any order to say it. Don't be tricked by these people, man. The ones who are holier than thou are usually the ones that are way less than you and I. My um, man. Tommy Thunder, my brother, what's happening? Brenda Carpenter, I see you, bro. You doing well? What's up, Justin? Uh, 34 years old tomorrow, man. My goodness, 34. I remember 34, but I got some calls. What is it? I usually got 5. Damn, homie. You was down here. You was down my way, bro. I got a couple jobs I could throw you on right away. Right away. I mean, like, ASAP. I got I got more work than I know what to do with at the moment, bro. That's a good thing, right? I hate that for you, bro. Um, but look, man, you know, maybe it's like, maybe it's kind of like how I think about friends. So, like, you know, everybody has friends that are friends for a certain time period. And, you don't have a falling out or nothing, but somehow something, either moves or something changes to where now you ain't hanging out with that friend all the time, right? They still around. You could get a hold of them if you wanted to, but y'all were real tight at one. Well, maybe it's something like that, because I believe that certain people are put in our lives at certain times. Like, okay, um, I'm going through a breakup, so I need this type of personality around me during it. Or I'm going through this. I need this type of personality. And I believe that God puts the people around you, even if you don't believe in God. I believe that God puts people around you that you're going to need around you for that time period. What you do with it is on your own accord. But what I'm getting at, Brian, is maybe that job you have that you just lost, maybe that job was only to be for that time. Maybe if you didn't get fired, you wouldn't find out that you could go work at wherever, or you have an opportunity to do whatever that you wanted. I mean, it's just like me losing all that shit, going. I got mad, I got upset. But at the end of the day, man, the reality of it is all that is an excuse to go out here and make more memories with my children and my family, so I can take more pictures and refill that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What up, big? Right? Yes, yes, good. You what up, Dom? I mean, I got thumbnails, bro. I know how to make a thumbnail, kinda, a little bit, sorta, maybe. Hey, man, let me tell y'all, bro. Rocky Strong made my morning, bro. I was driving. I was driving down the road this morning, and I looked down. I started getting these texts coming in. I was like, what the hell? Why so many texts? I started looking down, and Rocky Strong is flooding my inbox with all kinds of corrupt made thumbnails. Lots of thumbnails I lost, bro. Lots of thumbnails I lost. I appreciate you, bro. That put a big smile on my face this morning, man. But you know what, man? I'm a pitiful person, bro. I'm a pitiful person. I need to apologize. I have already. I have apologized, but I'm gonna go ahead and apologize again, man. I apologize to my wife right now, man, because I got way out of character yesterday, and I know it couldn't have been easy being around me last. I know it couldn't have. I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't. She ended up being like, you know what? You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Well, I'm going to bed. He went off and went to bed, bro. And I apologize to you. Uh, it sucks, man, but a lot of times, they say hurt people, but you can mix that up right along with another saying that they say, which is the ones that are closest to you are the ones that it's easiest to hurt. And that both of those things playing into effect last night, man. So it's closest one to me, he's just trying to look out. No, it's gonna be all right. It's not a big deal, you know. We got all kinds of pictures of the girls. He's saying a lot of truth, bro. But at the time, I was bad, man. Bad. Felt betrayed by some digital creature, the digital demon, bro. I think I'm gonna create that digital demon. The digital demon got me, bro. And so instead of hearing her out, listening to her, which I did, I heard her out, I listened to her, but more than listening to her, I just waited for her to be done talking so I could say whatever I was saying and basically just, and you know, that's just pathetic on my account, man. I owe you an apology. I'm sorry for that. Really am. I'm better than you. I know I am. I fell daily. You know that. But in the end, once it was all said and done, she went to go to bed. She went to bed. She went down. What's happening next week? Um, she went to bed. I can't tell you. Um, she ends up going to bed, and then I sit there and I do what I've been doing, man. Like, so what I did next was I created what you see on the thumbnail right now. That eclipse, the eclipse, because that's the only thing I could come to on it, man. Is the fact is all those thumbnails I lost, all that I lost, outside of stuff for the kids. You know what I mean? It's really meaningless. I mean, it serves a purpose. I I enjoy doing it. Like I like taking it. I thought they were cool, but in reality, I have eclipsed who I was when I was making those thumbnails. As far as being somebody making thumbnails or designing graphics or whatever, I have eclipsed that, bro. Like, and that's what it started making me think. It's like you hear them stories about how females will break up with a dude uh, and them and their little girl buddies, whatever that they have left of that dude in their house, they will take it out and burn it or whatever. You know what I mean? Purify. Like it's almost equivalent to that, man. Losing all that shit. It's almost equivalent to burning everything, purifying, starting fresh. So I have it flipped what I was, and now I have a chance to be something even better. So we'll see what I do, man. But yeah, I can do a thumbnail. Everybody else, I'm for hire. I am for hire. If you want a thumbnail, holler at your boy. I'm for hire. Um, I do have a portfolio of making thumbnails for a few other YouTubers. What's happening? Still good to see you, man. But look, y'all watching these motherfuckers online, watching these YouTubes, watching these lives, watching this platform, watching all this stuff. Always keep in mind, bro, that these are just YouTubers. These are just people. Except on TV and movies and all that, I mean, there's guidelines and regulations that you have to fit. The FCC, FCC won't let me be, so let me see you, so let me see. Gotta shut me down on MTV. Um, yeah, man, there's nothing stopping anybody out here, bro. You know, there's gonna be a lot of people, especially in this kind of stuff, and they're gonna tell you a lot of stuff, man. It sounds so great. It's gonna, yeah, that's right up my alley. It's exactly what I need, bro. YouTube. Somebody can sit on here and preach to you while they're doing work. They can say whatever they want to, man. But that don't mean you gotta believe it. That don't mean you still believe it. Yeah. I don't I don't want motherfuckers to believe right away the things I say, man. I mean, a lot of things I speak on, especially during these work lives, a lot of these things, man, are just thoughts. They're just rough thoughts as I'm working through the day. Things that enter my mind. Then I may not just let everybody else be present for it. I could be wrong, I could be right, I could be indifferent. A lot of times I end up at the right spot, but I don't always start there. But definitely pay attention, man. And anybody who's thinking that they're starting in the right spot and that they can get on YouTube and guide you, take a look at their lives first. Man. Like, if the character of a person, the character of a man, is not only what you can see by the actions of that man, but it's also by what you can see from the actions of the man. You get what I'm saying? So, like, how can I put this? If you're somebody out there, man, let's take like televangelist cat, man. Y'all know how to get it down. If you somebody out there, man, and you is talking about tithing to the church. Make sure you give your money to the church. Da, 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 da. And you look at this man's lifestyle, and he's a pastor, which means you don't have to pay taxes. And he's wearing a Rolex, driving a brand new car, or buying food. You know, odds are he ain't living like what he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, because if it's about giving, if it's about giving the money, then you should be taking that money that you're receiving and doing the same thing that you're telling us to do. I mean, that's a bad example. I mean, that's a but you might understand what I'm saying. Like a man who's never had any children, man, well, fuck it. Take a man who has had children but has never fathered them. He can't get on here. I mean, he could. He could get on here and tell you, make a show all about being a dad, right? And he could sound real good doing it or whatever until you know the real him. That's kind of what I'm getting at, man. I don't think that we should have people out here able to spew things that they spew and not live what they preach, not live what they teach. I mean, hell, I fall into that category too, bro. I'm out here. And a lot of times, man, I fail on living what I teach, living what I teach. But I'm also preaching to myself. I'm saying, like a lot of times I get on here, man, and people think I'm talking to this person or that person. I'm not talking to myself probably 80, 90% of the time. I'm talking to myself. And even if it's not something that I do, it's something I'm not guilty of, I'm still talking to myself because I'm trying to keep my mental right, trying to keep myself in check, knowing where to be, knowing. It's like a drill, man. Anybody in the military, anybody play football, any sport, man, you do drills, you do drills. You know where you're supposed to be, when to be there, and why you're supposed to be there. It's all drills, man. Nothing but some drills. Let's check the chat right quick. What up, Scotty, man? Good to see you, man. Uh, hey, look, we all called a weirdo at some point or another. Again? Ran two. What you mean, Maxie? Ran two. You have ran two. What? I don't understand. Please enlighten me on that, Max. And what do you mean, ran? What, you had ran two? What's that mean? Look, man, I like that word eclipse, right? Like outside of the whole lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, outside of the eclipse that just happened, and Mitsubishi back in the Fast and Furious days, um, the word is not used much, man. Eclipse. You got that song, a total eclipse of the heart. Um, I like that word, man. Eclipse. Like that's what we should all, every human being should be working towards that word. Every human being should be working to eclipse. Whatever you can finish that. You should be working to eclipse the past, working to eclipse yourself. You should be working to eclipse your positive thing. Like, that's the thing. Like, just just because you're winning and you're doing well doesn't mean that you don't need to hear things too. Like, even if you're winning and you're doing well, you should be setting out to eclipse what you just won with. Okay? Like Patrick Mahomes, all these cats on the Chiefs right now. Like, if they weren't working to eclipse what they have done, they wouldn't be chasing all these rings. Oh, Tom Brady. Man, Tom Brady knew. He knew about eclipse. He eclipsed himself over and over and over, man. And think about it, man. Think about it. Any of the greats, take any great ever. That's what they did. They eclipsed themselves over and over. You know, that one time I had a talk with Jay Williams, man. He told me, he was referring to YouTube, that YouTube competition is not with other creators. He's right. He's right about all this, but it's not with other creators. It's with yourself. But the more I thought about that, man, it's not just YouTube. That's life, man. That's life. Because if you are always dead set, like, okay, Rocky Strong has this, Rocky Strong has that, Rocky Strong does this, Rocky Strong does that, and you are imitating what that person does to get the same results that they get, or trying to get better results. It's not going to work, man. Like, because that's Rocky Strong. That's whoever it is that you're imitating. It won't work. You have to eclipse yourself. Look at yourself. What are the best things that you got going for yourself in life? What are some of your best traits as a human? Think about it. Hell, get a piece of paper. Write it down. Like, whatever it takes, man. But the object here, man, is to worry about yourself. If you worry about yourself, you stay dedicated to eclipsing yourself. You're gonna stay winning, man. You're gonna stay winning. And it all goes back to that same shit that I've been telling y'all before, bro. Good to see you, Don. It all goes back to that same shit I've been telling y'all before, man. It all comes back to ourselves individually. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be fine? Are you gonna be fine being one of those people that cops out, passes the buck, well lived? You gonna be a well if cat, man? Well, if this would have went this way, and if that would have went that way, and if this wouldn't have happened, if you're gonna be a well lived person, man, you go ahead and kick rocks about what cartel, man. I don't need those what ifs, really don't. I need believers, I need warriors, I need champions. The world needs champions. The world needs you to outlive yourself. Your children need you to eclipse yourself. But for you ain't got no children, your dog needs you to eclipse yourself. The type of car you driving needs you to eclipse yourself. Whatever the fuck. Wasn't it like wasn't it something, man, when we was like kids, right? When we was young, you would look at it and you would think, okay, yeah, I'm 6 years old. In 12 years, I'm gonna be a full grown adult. I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna have that. So everything's gonna be just perfect. And then you got that utopia mindset when you're a kid, man. And then we grow up, we figure out, man, it was so much better being a kid. Well, it is good being a kid, man. But you come out here living right, man. You come out here doing the things you should do, handling the business that you should be handling, you can get to that utopia world. And you know what I mean, I gotta say that, but it's nothing but utopia, right? Even the book 1984, George Orwell, that was supposed to be a utopia, but that's where we get Big Brother from. So I digress. But you know what I'm saying, man? Like your world is only what you make it. So if you don't eclipse yourself over and over and over, your world will only be what you settled for. What up, Rennie? How many people want to live? How many people want to live knowing that you got everything you settled? That's the type shit. That's the type shit people like. That's the type shit people after. That ain't what I'm after, bro. That ain't what I'm after. I'll settle for not settling. Bro. Like, how do how do the common how does the common man look over at the other common man and make him an enemy? I mean, it's not like, oh, I hate you and going down the throat or nothing, but that's like the mind frame of people, man, is like they compare themselves to the next man. They're holding themselves to the limits of the next man, or they're holding themselves above the next man. I mean, why? Like, that is so limiting. In my eyes, that is so limiting, man. Eclipse yourself. You're the only one that you should be in competition. You're the only one. If you're in real competition in life with anyone else, it don't matter how they're doing, you're already losing. Like if I go down the road down there where homeboy is down there asking for money, what's good, Jake? If I go down there where homeboy's asking for money, man, and I compare myself to him, right? Okay, yeah, I'm not out there asking for money, but just for the simple fact that I felt like I had to compare myself to him to recognize that I was a step above or whatever the mind wants to do. I lost. I lost to him. Yeah, yeah, get it, Jay. See you, brother. I've been working. Man, I've been working a lot too, bro. Been working a lot too. But you do it for why you do it, man. The fact is, you're doing it. Keep on keeping on, man. Now I know not many people are gonna go out here and like eat against homeless man or somebody who's poor. I mean, but if you think about it, a lot of you do. A lot of you really do. It's not the fact that you're like, oh, I'm in competition with him or whatever. But the moment that you think that you're better, that you're doing better, you lose because you're playing the wrong game. You can never win if you play the wrong game. What a joker. You can never win if you're playing the wrong game, man. Don't be worried about what I do. Don't be worried about what they do. Don't be worried about what he does. Don't worry about what Tom does. Don't worry about what Grandma does. Don't worry about none of it unless you actually care. If you actually care, it's a whole different topic. But if you're worrying about what people are doing because it bothers you, or because it makes you feel less than, it's not those people that have the issue. Eclipse yourself, man. Eclipse yourself. I hope you understand what I mean when I say that. The only man you will ever be better than is the man you were. Because you do not know the shoes of any other man. And that's 98% accurate. There's a small pocket in there that I would give the exception to because they ain't worth nothing. Look, besides all that, man, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this Thursday, bro? Y'all know we got Chief Kicking with Trusted and Corrupt tonight. You know, man, it is. Trust is good between two people, man. Um, but beyond trust, like, I mean, to get trust, you have to have the knowledge that you truly know that it's meant. Trust is a big deal, man. Maybe that's something we should talk about one day. Trust is a big deal. That's I remember when I was a kid, that's what my dad told me, man. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna trust you. Trust is free. But if you break this trust, you will never be able to buy it." I get that, bro. I get that. I do get that. It's kind of like I was telling somebody. I was talking to one of my friends the other day. I was talking to somebody the other day, man. And I was telling them, I was like, "Look, I was trying to describe something about myself to them." And I was like, "Look, man, when I meet someone and I become their friend, like I consider them, you know what I mean, more than an acquaintance, as a friend. Uh, you you get you get me. You get you get the regular version of me. Right? It can go up from there. You can get the loyal to a fault me, depending on how you are and entertain your actions and how that person moves. They can get me all the way to be loyal to a fault. But it also goes the other way. Once once you knock it down, once you take me from 100% and you do something, I'm not saying I'll just write you off right away, whatever. Like I have written off a lot of people, but not right away. I'll write you off or whatever. It depends on what happened, what happened, what you did. But you know, let's say like if you stun me, if you turn your back on me, or if you believe some bullshit without ever coming and asking me about it, or you know what I mean, I can go on and on about what it could be. But basically, once you decide to change that relationship in that regard, that's the best you'll ever get of me again. You will never see 100% corrupt again. I will not be that guy that I was ever again. I'll say hi. I'll say what's up. I'll fuck with you. I'll still be like, yeah, you the homie, whatever. But you lost a lot of things. That's what's up, Maxine. You should trust. If you can't trust your significant other to go out and do whatever with that people, man, then they probably shouldn't be a significant other. But yeah, just know, man. Once I lower that level and it hits 50%, now you only get 50% corrupt. I will appear to be me, but I will not lend my heart out. I will not go out of my way anymore. And that's kind of like the breaking trust thing. Man, um, ain't that something? It's crazy how a lot of people like Dio talking about right there. Crazy how a lot of people will be doing stuff while they're alive, man, and then nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody gives it any credit. And then they'll pass away, and then everybody else gets the money off of it, except for the person who did it and their family. It's just all the uppities get it then. Man, they can have it all, bro. They can have it all. Like, the only thing I want when I die is I want my kids to know that they knew me. They knew. They really, really knew. I want my kids to know how much they mean. And they do. They already do. I could die today. They know. But y'all can have the world, man. Y'all can have the world. All I need is my little handful of. Y'all ever sit back, think about like you look at your kids now, whatever age they might be, right? And you ever sit back and look and think about it like, dang, I wonder what they're gonna do when they grow up. I wonder what kind of profession they're gonna be in, what kind of lifestyle they're gonna live. I'll tell you one thing, man. I found out I love being a grandfather. I will tell you that. But being a granddad is a whole different ballgame. Being a dad, being a dad's great. Don't get me wrong. But being a granddad, oh man, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. All right, man. Talking too much. Gotta get back to it, bro. Hey, yo, if, if Dustin or Bobby is out there, man, Dustin or Bobby, either one of y'all listening to this, uh, my phone messed up, man. I need y'all to hit me up. I can't hit you up until y'all hit me up. Yeah. So what we got to look forward to, y'all? What's going on out here in the YouTube world? What we got to look forward to other than keep kicking up the rough? You know, it's Thursday. That's now. What else we got to look forward to, man? I've been hearing some things, bro. I've been hearing some things. Matter of fact, let me take this moment. Uh, let me take this moment to shout out. Let me take this moment to shout out Big Lance, Mafia, Mafia. This morning, good morning, morning to you. Uh, this man went out of his way yesterday, y'all. I wasn't even aware of it, but he texted it to my phone. Uh, so Big Lance made a skit yesterday, man, and he had Tommy Thunder's page in the background with T Thunder Promotion. He had it in the background, green screen behind him, and he was shouting out Thunder Gang. He was shouting out Tommy Thunder, and he was shouting out Dick Ruff. And he has some nice things to say about us. And I just want to say thank you. I mean, I know I hit you up and told you thank you, bro. But in front of the world, I just want to say thank you, man. Like, uh, I was not expecting that. You know what I mean? Like that, nowhere discussed or nothing. But I'm sure Tommy has probably hollered at homie, and I've talked to homie on the outside a couple times. Not a lot, but I do hit him up every so often and be like, "Yo, man, checking in, hope you good." And a lot of times, like I'm not looking for a response. A lot of times, you know what I mean, just say that and I'll holler at you. But yesterday, man, I got a text from him, and all it was a link. Big Lance ain't never sent me a link before. So I went and looked, man, and it was that short, bro. And that was dope. That was dope from Big Lance. He ain't have to do that, man. Ain't nobody asked that man to do that. Nothing. He just, I don't know. I guess God put it on his heart. I don't know. Whatever, however you want to think about it. But the man is looking out for Thunder Gang, man. That means something to me. Big Jimmy. So, I ain't want to go here, so I gotta move around. I'm gonna have to come all the way back. Good morning, morning, morning to you. So I'm doing this job right here, man. This usually, I don't usually like being in these jobs, man. 'Cause this isn't like an upscale or anything. This is actually a little rental house. Most of the time, man, I like to be up on that higher grade stuff. But it was easy. It's an easy paint job, man. The money was right, so why not? So I took it. So yeah, texting somebody. Hey, I got to go. So, boy. it might be outside working here in next week, depending on which one I go to first, man. Got a 32 by 18 foot deck to do. I'd have to look at the piece of paper, man. I got a phone call 2 days ago, bro. Ended up booking me out. I got shit all the way till February right now. Locked in, loaded till February. You made a short, bro? What is Texas about? Oh shit. What? Man. Well, I guess my granny is in the hospital right now, having back surgery tomorrow. Um, give me one second. My fault, yeah, my fault. Oh, yeah, might have to get up off of here in just a minute. Make a couple phone calls, man. If you just need me, bro, I'll let up. I'll let dad. Uh, if y'all are the praying type out there, man, please say a prayer for my granny. My granny is a very, very special person to me in my life. Um, she's actually the only one person in my life that didn't give up on me. If I was out there living a certain type of way, she never gave up on me. She always kept me in her prayers. I really believe part of the reason God watched over me like he did, man, I was always being prayed for. But I guess my granny has to have back surgery tomorrow. And she's 92 years old, y'all. 92 years old. She'll be 93 September 26th. So please, if you want to pray tight, if you're not praying tight, please put positive energy into the universe for my granny, please. If you want to pray tight, please put that energy up, man. It sucks, man. It sucks, bro. It sucks so bad because, our flesh of this earth only lasts so long. I mean, we are finite. We run out. Every single person will run out at some point. And that's hard, man. It sucks so bad. But I know that God is not forgotten. And I know that I will see whoever has gone again. I will. And I can say that say it knowingly. I've hit there. I've been there. Been to that path. I got the paralyzed arm and leg, and then came back. Yeah, love my granny, man. What up, grandma? Good to see you, homie. Good to see you. One second, man. Look, man, I got the new phone. The new phone hasn't learned me yet. Like, I'm trying to write certain words like I normally do, and then autocorrect to write speech. And how I did it, I hit space, and the damn thing came out. Yeah, people. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be going, bro. I don't know what you got going on either, good man. Uh, I mean, I plan on working for at least another. What time is it? At least another 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 hours. Plan on working. Uh, but I'll tell you what. For the last before this past week, right? The the damn only day I took off was Father's Day for the past 2 months, and then I took that whole week off, man. My goodness. Now that I'm back out there, now that I'm back out here, I'm damn it. I'd much rather be back home on the lake, yo. Hey, I had so much fun though, man. And my son and granddaughter and all they were all here. I personally had such a good time. I know everybody did. My daughters did, my wife did, son, all of them. They all had a great time too. But like, I don't know, man. I realized a lot of things last week, man. I realized you know where you're at, like you always know where you are, but I didn't realize where I am in life. Like I really didn't. Like, I try to be humble. I try to stay humble. I try to, but over this past week, man, I really just started seeing things that I guess I took for granted, which I have a bad problem with, man. I, I've been noticing it, been noticing. I take things for granted, bro, and it's not even the stuff you would think of when you think about taking things for granted. It's not like that. Like just simple things, man. Things that we probably all take for granted. Really, it's just I've just been aware of it lately of myself because I took something for granted that I felt like I shouldn't have. So then once that came into my mind, then I started putting that to a lot of other things in life. So now I'm on this whole thing of making sure I'm not taking things for granted. And bro, I challenge you. I challenge everybody here, all 14 people that's in here right now. I challenge every one of y'all to start acknowledge the things that you take for granted. Start thinking about it daily as you're doing it, or anytime that you're doing something that it gives you that joy or that dopamine drop or that feeling of accomplishment or satisfaction, whatever it is. Just a challenge to keep an open mind on looking for what you take for granted. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed at the things you take for granted. Like, it's simple things, bro. Like, bro, you got a toilet in your house? I mean, it gets down to some real simple things, you know? You mean you can choose to drink soda? Or you can choose to drink milk? Or you can choose to drink lemonade? Or you can choose to drink water? But, and then, like, well, we take so much stuff for granted that we don't even acknowledge we take it for granted because we haven't lost. Look, man, the worst time to acknowledge you've taken something for granted is when you've lost it. Because then it's gone. And now you only think about, oh, I took it for granted because you don't have the option to have it anymore. Don't let that be the case, man. Don't have to lose stuff to realize you're taking things for granted. Think about it, man. Understand. Yeah, I've been taking that for granted. Once you can understand, okay, yeah, I have been taking that for granted. It doesn't mean you gotta stop. It doesn't mean you gotta quit. Whatever it is, it doesn't mean anything has to change. Nothing has to change except the mentality of I've been taking it for granted to damn, I appreciate this that much. Think about it, man. When you lose something or you lose someone, any of that, you start realizing how much you took it for granted and how much you appreciate it. Let's not have to lose it to appreciate it. That's what I'm getting at, man. Like, think about it, y'all. Think about it, man. If there's anything that I could ask people that watch anything I do to do, it would be just to think. Think a little bit more. Don't think of this world, of this planet. Think. Because you are this. We all are this. Everything. Everything is made up of the same. Let's be grateful, you know, I don't get real upset very often, but I got upset yesterday. When it all boils down and I wake up this morning, guess what? The only thing that matters is that I had the benefit to be able to be upset. I had the benefit to be mad. Yet again, something I take for granted. You know, we all Americans. We like to think, well, it's the way I feel, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. Uh, in America, yeah, right now, yeah, but you can still feel the way you feel, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. But you're expressing it, and expressing it is a benefit because a lot of places you go, you don't get the benefit of expressing your feelings. And you can feel it all you want, as long as you shut the fuck up and do what you're told. You can feel however you want to feel, but you can't act out up on it, bro. I mean, things that we take for granted, the list just goes on and on and on. We can do it all day. But don't worry about taking it for granted, man. The only reason I want y'all to understand the whole take it for granted thing is so you can understand the appreciate it now. Appreciate it now. Don't wait for Tupac to be on the live to appreciate Tupac. Find who you are, man. Once you find who you are, be only that, what you are. If you don't adapt and you just be what you are, people can fake it or leave it. But at the end of the day, it don't matter who you are because I ain't shit. Don't matter who anybody is. We, all of us, are nothing. We're nothing, man. We're, we're nothing but the most grateful, ungrateful creatures ever had to catch this planet. What up, bud? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good out there. Out there in Stockton. Stockton. Oh, man. You just hear listening to the rambling of a maniac. Listening to ramblings of a maniac. It's hot in this one, man. So just anything, man, y'all got out of this day, just know, stop worrying about the next man. Stop thinking you got to compete to him, her, and those, and eclipse yourself. If you continue to eclipse yourself, it won't even be fair to be in competition with all of them people in the long run. If you continue to eclipse yourself, those people that you're trying to match up to or measure up against will seem so low and petty And you'll think, why did I ever look at them that way? Why the whole time I was this. No one person is born great, y'all. No one person is born to come take the world by storm. I mean, that's not something you're born with. I mean, granted, Bronny James did get drafted to the Lakers, but Bronny James is no LeBron James. I mean, like, you are not guaranteed to be anything except for what you dedicate yourself to be. You want to be somebody? Flip yourself. You want to do something big? Start off just doing something and eclipse yourself. Every time you eclipse yourself, the only way you can eclipse yourself is by doing something bigger and something better. You want to have a shot at being remembered? Eclipse yourself. You want to do everything that you can for your family and your loved ones? Eclipse yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else. I'm, I'm gonna tell you, bro. If you over there sitting there worried about this man and that man and what he's got going on, da, 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 let me tell you a secret. To get to that point, he wasn't sitting over there worried about what you got going on or what you were doing. He was eclipsing himself. You know, when I was in school, man, I never took school seriously. They used to always tell my parents the same old shit. Oh, he has so much potential. He's so smart. If he would just apply himself, he's got so much potential. Blah, blah, blah. Like I heard that so much that I got to the point where I just thought that's what they tell every bad kid's parents. But it ain't. The fact is we all have potential, man. We all have so much potential as a human race. Like we have so much potential. The bad thing is, it's the same area that all that potential comes from. It's the same place our downfall will come from. Ourselves. It's all like it's unbelievable, really. Like if you try to break it down to somebody, it's unbelievable. Like to the point where a motherfucker won't believe it. Like I mean, the things that I understand and know now, if someone would have been trying to teach me those, I would have never believed it. Never. Because there's more to it, right? There's more to it than just me. There's more to it than just me and how I act and the things I do. There's more to it. There's all this faith. There's all, there's more to it. That's what everybody would say. But bro, there is more to it. But you would be shocked to find out that the more you dedicate yourself,
doing the things you need to get to the places you need to get, that those things kind of line themselves out, man. It's the whole lie with dogs you get fleas saying, but to the opposite effect. It's true, you lie with dogs, you get fleas. If you conduct yourself as you should, as an adult man, and you will put yourself into situations and into those rooms that you never thought you would get into, man. It all lies within us, man. It all lies within us. We get so caught up worrying about other people, worrying about what other people got going on, worrying about what other people say, worrying about damn peace with this person and that person. Bro, in 5 years, is any of that gonna matter? Is any of that gonna matter in 5 years? No. Hell no. But you know what will matter in 5 years? Every time you eclipse yourself, every time you line up straight across from yourself and you compete against yourself to move onward and upward, that will matter in 5 years. There's a lot, man. There's a lot of like I wish I was a better speaker, man. I really wish I was a better speaker because there's so many other things. There's so much more that I want to say. There's so much more that I want to get out there. There's so much more that I want to present to the average person. But it's hard. It's hard to adequate it to where it can be digested through any palate, I guess I say. How do you know I'm Aries? Deal. Yeah, there's a saying, some shit about you know, the past is the past, and that's why it's left there. The future is ahead of us. That's what we're moving forward to. But the now is here. Now. It's a gift. That's why they call it the present. You get it? It's a present. A gift. Come on, Andrew, you get it, dog. Hey, though, Tio, though, how'd you know I'm an Aries? What about me makes you think I'm an Aries? I could be a Pisces, maybe. Or do you remember my birthday? Um, Andrew, the future is only determined by your present To an extent, bro. To an extent. Some past will always affect the future. Some. Ah, I see you, dear. I see you. Look at you. Dang, man, you got a good memory. Shout out to the unique prepping. What is good, man? How are you? Hope you're doing good, man. Um, we just in here painting a little bit, bro. Painting, talking, painting. You know how we do. I gotta plug this phone in and make a couple phone calls in a minute. Getting ready to roll this house out, man. Yeah. Make sure you double tap your screen. Double tap right here on my nose, and it'll give your battery a boost. You gotta double tap though. Double tap like that. You gotta double tap like that. I have found, man, that I do enjoy having y'all to hang out with me at work. Like this shit, I do enjoy that. And a lot of this shit, man, a lot of this shit that I be saying on here, like I gotta hear it regardless. Cause this is the stuff I go through in my head, bro. So you know what I mean? I just hit that button and y'all can hear it too. The inner workings of the mind of Cobra. Yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I I got put in check yesterday. Well, more so put in check today from events of yesterday. But I'm great though. Um, like I cannot complain, bro. And there's some things I can bitch about, but on the large scale, me being the spec I am on this planet, I ain't got nothing to complain about, bro. I lost everything, man. Now I can't even get this shit back because the way that I would get it back, I lost how to get to that. So yeah, man, all my Instagram gone, and the Discord gone, and the damn text is gone. Like I fucking lost all kinds of videos and pictures gone. Everything gone. It's crazy, man. I went to sleep with my phone on the charger, working fine. Woke up late because my alarm didn't go off. Phone don't work. Phone won't turn on. Hey, well, I know it was at 100% battery. All gone. Mm. But it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I got an excuse to take some more videos and pictures with my daughters. Man, I don't even want to think about it. Oh man, everything I lost, bro, is it's saddening. It's saddening. But I still have the real versions of everything. You feel me? I might not have the pictures. I might not have the videos. Might not have that. I might not, but I have the means. Damn it. I have the means. I can get it back. That's true. That's true. All right, man. Well, we done did like an hour and 40 minutes. At the end of the day, man, just like I was saying, bro, don't worry about the next man. Don't worry about the next woman. Don't worry about the next whatever their pronouns are. Eclipse yourself. Eclipse yourself. And until later tonight, probably like 10:30, 10:45, 11, my time. 7:45, 8 o'clock West. Until then, man, I'll see y'all at that point. But you know it's Thursday. And every Thursday we gotta keep kicking. Ah, that's lame as fuck. Hey, look, man. With much gratitude and great respect, it's your boy Ruck reminding you, eclipse yourself, homie. Appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate all y'all sliding through, hanging out, listening to me ramble. Till we do it again, you already know.
Fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me because my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks. And if I go down, I'ma do it on my terms.